Namaste, soul family. It is Sky Goddess, and I am going to be doing a reading for my collective. Now, how do you know that you are a part of my collective? If you resonate with the cycles that I discuss on my Instagram, if you Sky Goddess Infinity 666, if you are a star or a celebrity or a rising one in any way, shape, or form, in any um, walk of life, for any purpose or any cause, then you're mine. That sounds so creepy, but thus saith the spirit. So the moon is in Gemini. Tonight is the full moon in Gemini, right? The moon, um, first, approached the zodiac of Gemini yesterday, and it continues its transit. It continues its transit today in a full state in the frequency of Gemini, which is ruled by the celestial body Mercury, along with, the frequency of Virgo. The difference between Gemini and Virgo, Mercury, these planets that have dual frequencies are very special. Not saying the singular ones aren't, because there was a point in time when, you know, most if not all the frequencies shared a planet, like Pisces, along with Sagittarius, shares Jupiter, expansion and luck, and higher knowledge. Um, but let's go back to Mercury, Gemini, and Virgo. What I realized, my observation, observing the frequencies, Virgo is the hermit, hermit side of Mercury. It communicates, the hermit communicates, but in a different way. Geminis, they, especially moon in Gemini, they're very talkative, like a Pisces rising. They are very communicative and expressive. Yeah? Because if you're, Pisces rising and, follows the proper order, your fourth house, which is the moon placement, would fall in Gemini. Milk.
Yeah, cause when this, let's go.
Because you bring your head down to it, that's why. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Here's my
your
balloon in
mouth,
Gemini.
and when some germs are in your mouth, it goes up.
Because that's another entrance to the body. That's another hole. Well, two other holes, two nostrils. So, yeah. So that's a characteristic of Moon Gemini. They are very expressive, like I said, and whatever comes to their mind, they just want to say it. And it's an air sign, the air signs. Moon in Libra, Moon in Gemini, Moon in Aquarius. They are thinkers. Your moon sign is how you feel, your emotions. So if it's in an airy frequency, it's gonna be a mental one, a thoughtful one. Not necessarily in a good way, but you get the gist. It's the frequency, the think. That's the air frequency. And so, they tend to also be forgetful because knowledge comes, well, not saying that knowledge leaves, but information, let me say information comes and it just goes because they have to make room within here for new things to come. So you find people with their moon placement in air signs to be very seemingly detached. That's because of that air moves. No one can contain air. So there's the answer. There's the simple conclusion. So moon in Gemini, the full moon represents psychic receptivity, the moon itself, but especially, and it falls on our emotions. So you may find heightened communication, and it is not the type of communication that you in Virgo, which is a hermitist one, like I said about Virgo, because Virgo is the hermit, and they communicate here. Gemini is more of a verbal communicator. They talk. It's the mouth and it's the hands. So they talk and they do. That's Gemini. That's the talkative, the physical, because the hands represents things that are tangible. And so Gemini, they are the tangible aspect of communicating, like texting and talking. Virgo, they are more of the thinkers and they communicate in non-tangible ways like thinking, astral projecting, um, eye contact. They read body languages because they communicate body languages. But Gemini is more of the tangible part of Mercury. You could also see, with this full moon energy in Gemini, if you have Gemini highly aspected, especially even in your Jupiter, especially Jupiter, that's your rewards, you find that you're gonna, get a lot of patronage or financial opportunities or blessings or academical opportunities surrounding this woman, even after the woman passes, or even days, up until the other woman, until the Cancer. And that's going to be a very emotional one. So the decks that I'm going to be using for you, my collective, and if you're led to this video, you may not see yourself as a rising star or a star, but if you're led to this video, everything is everything. Nothing is a coincidence. Everything is synchronicity. And in this, you know, what seems to be a chaotic universe, there is much order and discipline. People don't want to see that aspect because they don't want to believe that. You see what you believe. No, no, no. So the decks that I'm going to be using is the Alchemist and my Oracle Intuitive, my Oracle Intuitive deck, right? So these are my own personalized decks. Where there is a will, there is a way. So if you're not able to purchase your own decks, and this is your calling, Spirit blesses you to be able to create your own just as accurate and sometimes even more because they're yours, your energy, and you understand what you're creating because it's yours. So I'm going to use my own decks. So I'm going to throw the dice, numerology, which is a guide, synchronicity. Okay? So let me just, sage again after that interruption. 5. Funny enough, what numerology was it the last time? Papa, I'm recording. I'm recording. I'm recording, Papa. I know. I know. You're the one before them. Alright, so numerology 5. And I think the last time, the one that, I think that was 5. That's like a synchronicity. 5, 5. I don't want you to interrupt the video. Stop interrupting the video. Give it to the chicken, to the pigeon. And don't interrupt again, because I'm not gonna be doing this for the whole day. Moon in Gemini. So yes, I think the last time I rolled rather frequency 5. And next year is frequency 5. So let's see about that. I'm gonna pull 5 from the Oracle deck. Okay, so frequency 5, next year 2021. That's 1, 2 plus 2 plus 1, that's 5, right? Okay now. Okay. Where will we go when the quarantine came down and everybody got through? Me and Oscar, feeling it, so much now we could do. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, Thunderbolt, Aquarius frequency, sudden change, sudden change. Like Aquarius change is different from Leo's change because Aquarius change is sudden. You aren't expecting this, okay? Leo change is gradual. It's time. It's natural. It's expected. Let me not say natural because Aquarius is natural. Yeah, because everything is everything. The sudden things and the slow things and the in between things. But Aquarius is sudden change. It's one, change. It's one that is sudden, right? Not expected, or maybe expected but not expected. If you get what I mean. Okay. So mhm, okay. So we got frequency 5. And 5 is Leo frequency, which is the invert of Aquarius. They all they are attached to the same wavelength, but opposite ends. Right? And Aquarius is a sixth sign away from Leo. So like 6. So I'm getting Aquarius and Virgo frequency along with Leo frequency. Okay? I've got Horus inverted, and Horus is Leo frequency. So inverted makes it more of an Aquarian frequency. It's pulling on the opposite end. Big risk, big risk, big risk, great gains, inverted. Okay. 333 inverted. We've got the light bulb here, yeah, upright, and we've got H2O inverted. So I'm getting air element with the light bulb, water from the H2O, of course, and with the 333 still air energy, and with the big risk great gains, I'm getting Earth and Water, Taurus, Scorpio, and I'm also getting, of course, like I said, Leo and Aquarius. I'm getting strong Aquarius energy because even this idea, this light, is so Aquarius. And I'm also getting Cancerian frequency. Yeah. So the moon is highlighted today because there's a full. And this reading can take. You can see the manifestation of this reading. Within the next 5 hours, the next 5 days, the next 5 weeks, and the next 5 months. 5 years too. I'm hearing that 5 years as well. Just five, 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 five. Okay. So what happens is the, what people don't understand about magic. Mhm. If I think you can do what? No.
Only iguana can kill you?
Yeah, you can
But
do
I'm
dragon.
afraid to take over.
Well, don't. So, where was I? Yes. What happens is what people don't understand about magic. They think it's like abracadabra, wham. Maybe we're gonna get to that level, but we gotta transcend to higher frequencies first. But for the meantime, how this alchemy thing goes, it takes place, it manifests in levels. First on a smaller scale, then a mid scale or medium scale, and then on a larger scale, which is the full manifestation thereof. Right? And this is really for people who are wise and knowledgeable because when you're on that low vibrational shit, you will never manifest because you don't understand and you're not patient. So I've got, so an Aquarian here, Aquarius is a star, Leo is a celebrity. Summer here is not taking any more risk, or something here is not going to be risk anymore. Because someone has an idea, a business idea, because like the opposite of water is yeah, people say yeah, it's fire, right? But in a intuitive sense, alchemy sense, it is earth, and that is why Cancer, the invert of Cancer is Capricorn, the invert of Scorpio is Taurus. The invert of Virgo, which is an earth sign, is Pisces. So the earth balances the water because it balances it in a naturalistic sense. It doesn't destroy the water, and the water doesn't destroy it, unless one is more than the other. But what the earth does, it absorbs the water. The fire, it incinerates the water. It vaporizes the water and changes its, you know, properties. And so, in a beautiful balanced sense, the invert or the opposite of water is earth. So, the idea you are deciding, or you have an idea to not be emotional about a situation. You are a businesswoman or a businessman, right? You are resisting communication here, and you're observing more. You're no longer taking any risk because Leos, they're risk takers, Aquarians are not. The further you go along the zodiac, the more you understand and see certain things, and the more you're willing to not take certain risks, and the more you're willing to take some. In this situation, I see that suddenly, yeah, you're no longer taking any more risk, and you're refusing to communicate in regards to a matter here. This may come as a shock to people around you. They weren't expecting this. They weren't expecting for you to be still focused on your coins, your money, and not to be emotional, whether to divulge all of your time to family or your partner, or to allow the system or the things around you to break you down. Because you're great. I'm getting that. You're realizing that you're great. So great. Apathy doesn't make you weak. Emotions don't make you weak. Imbalance is what makes you weak. It's like for every shuffle, a card comes. Okay, so for Horus, yesterday was Sunday. And for some of you, I'm also getting that some of you took a risk yesterday, a big risk yesterday. Or when the sun was in Leo, and for some of you when the moon was in Leo. Recently. Okay? You took a big risk, you communicated something, you expressed how you felt about something. That was a big risk. You said something, you risked it, and you said something. You didn't give thought to it. You were really emotional when you did that. But I'm getting that you're going to reap great rewards from that. Okay? So for Horus, we've got Cupid inverted, past love dream. You know, um, we've got mental death. Mental death. Cupid, Jupiter, Dies Juris. That's Thursday. Day of alchemy. We've got love, 2H2O. Be careful, Papa. And we've got karmic death, 10H2O. Okay. So, oh wow. So, you're gonna see something manifest that you've been thinking. You see, another aspect of the moon in Gemini is spoken prophecies, the fulfillment of spoken prophecies. And timing is very intricate where alchemy is concerned and spirit too. Because if you don't listen and you miss an opportunity, you miss the opportunity. You know? There's some of us who cannot miss an opportunity or the opportunity because we're programmed to always be there on time and to receive it. But Moon in Gemini, there are certain times, where you do certain things. And the Moon in Gemini, if you're prophetic, I feel like I'm talking to prophets and prophetesses here, like myself. And if you prophesy something 5 months ago, 5 months ago, something you prophesied 5 months ago is going to materialize today. Or whenever you watch this video, or up to 5 hours you've been watching this. Five, remember, it's five. That's the frequency we're on. Follow the spirit. Numbers are five. I don't know how people could have possibly thought that we were put on this beautiful sanctuary without any help, assistance, or guide from those who put us here. And you all say you're scholars. So, so when the moon was in Sagittarius also, you know, this could have been when the moon was in Sagittarius. You tried to manifest something to work. Okay? You might have prayed about something or prayed for a love, a true and genuine love. You may have prayed for the end of a difficult suffering cycle, a difficult and harsh suffering cycle. 10 of Cups, it's done. Back and over. It is that the 10 of Cups is being like comforted after suffering. This is like a rest, a beautiful rest. So, mhm, you prayed for blessings, and blessings are coming. They're coming. That's the moon. Five is Scorpio frequency. Sun in Scorpio, death and transformation. Also rebirth. You're about to have a rebirth. Let me say that. You're about to be born again in the right sense. Sila. Okay. So yeah, it was when the moon was in Sag. You took a risk. You said something, or you spoke something into being. That, with the moon in Gemini, is being manifested. So big risk, great gains, inverted. Mama soon finish. Yeah, Papa? Yeah, Papa? You hear me, Papa? Mama soon come. I recently posted a photo. Was it a photo on Insta? No, a video on my Instagram. Sky Goddess Infinity 666, and I I captioned it Amaterasu. Amaterasu. That's a Japanese Shinto goddess. She embodies the Leo frequency, that childlike passion, which is very powerful and unique. So that big risk that you took in the past, whether that was yesterday past, brought you Amaterasu. Yeah, that's a lot of happiness and joy. So I have Kitsu, Poseidon, and Poseidon, Thursday. I don't remember what day the moon was inside. Okay, but mhm. So a prophecy manifested. Could have Jupiter in Cancer, meaning Aquarius. I don't know why I turned this direction. Okay. So, someone, you manifested something here. Yeah? Could be in marriage. Or, yeah. You got, like I said, Moon in Aquarius, Jupiter in Capricorn. When I'm finished. So, yeah, Moon in Aquarius. Okay, okay. So you're getting something here. Those, Moon in Aquarius, Jupiter in Cancer, those are very good wishful placements to be a magician or an alchemist or a spellcaster. So, those frequencies make wishes come true. So, you manifest. You could have, any one of those placements. Or even North Node in Aquarius. You're the star, you are the wisher. Just say the word and it's done. And, so I'm getting you manifested something here. A family or a car. Seven, H2O. Yeah, for some people a car, but like the seven H2O is more like a legal union. But Scrooge says for some of you, a car. You wish for a car when the moon was in Sagittarius. You're gonna get it. And you're gonna see. You're gonna see that, 9 carbon Jupiter in Capricorn, I used, that you're realizing that you're gifted here. You're about to realize that. So you took a big risk. Okay, so 333 inverted. Bet it's gonna be some spoken word shit, some psychic work. Yeah? Life and death is in the power of the tongue. You have to be connected to spirit, or be spirit. Be selfless. The Dream Master, Jupiter in Cancer. Other set of five, I've got Goddess of Seeds. I knew some magic shit was gonna come up. I could do it. Manifester. You see what's on that? Manifester. Magic. Wealth. So you've spoken to be you. Because you're a manifester. And here we got Gemini, Cancer, and Libra in frequency. You know, Cancer is a very magical water sign. It's the moon. We use the moon to, do psychic work. Yeah, all phases of the moon. And here we got Moon in Gemini. The Gemini, you know, they're intuitive. They sense things by touching things, feeling things, talking to things. So, dream travel, fear, Moon in Aquarius, Jupiter in Cancer. You know, you're a dream master. That reminds me of um, Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Master. There's it was just the other day I watched the whole series. Dream Child, Dream Master. I love to dream, but there's a balance between dreaming and working to make the dreams come true, which is a Virgo and Pisces balance. So, we got, just like the Cancer and the Capricorn balance. There has to be balance. That's why I said the earth is the balance to the water. With water and fire, you got steam. That's dangerous. With the earth and the water, we can plant, we can, we can, we can sow seeds and we can reap them. So we got, so when you got those in your spirit, you know, it's a good combination. So we got Black Cat, good luck, okay? You're a dreamer, a manifester. You're very lucky. Even though you got ran over a million times, you survive, you always will survive, and you come back like the queen. It's more beautiful than ever, more powerful and wealthier, and more affluent. So there's the Black Cat, good luck. And we've got, like I said, I knew I was going to pull the Dias Mercury card, psychic work, and eloquence. That's the Virgo aspect, because to be eloquent, you have to think. And that's why Virgos are so eloquent, because they process things before they do or say them. It's a very balanced earth sign. So I would say Virgos know also well about the balance of earth and water. And Taurus as well, because Taurus is the earth. They need water, Capricorn is more like the concrete jungle. That's the more concrete aspect, stony aspect of it. I notice a lot of Capricorns, especially Capricorn moons, they like concrete houses. They just love the concrete jungle. That's just them, I guess. So you manifested something psychically. This time, these three cards, I don't not even have to think too much into them, which I don't normally do, you know? But they right off the bat, Goddess of Seed, Manifester, Magic, and also, yeah, love and wealth. And we've got, Dream Master. Manifester, Dream Master. So you could have manifested something in your dream, or, when you were daydreaming or something. And, that's your spell work, because you've got the power to do it. And this is a reconciliation. Marriage. But it also says, well, so, I'm getting more, something like an emotional, but it still has a tangible aspect to it. So you manifested something here. This could be beauty for some. Your beauty was tested and tried. For some, it's wealth. You've been down under, deep down under, and this is a blessing in disguise. And for some of you, this is marriage. And like I said, I didn't even realize I pulled the healing card. You're healing. You're healing. So someone could have also afflicted you, in the past, and you're now just, oh my God, you're now just healing. I take that as a sign. That is a sign. That is a sign. Okay, let me just put those one aside. Okay, so that was an idea that you had. Yeah, a swift idea. I just I'm listening to the song and I got this thinking about something. I've got Demeter, you know, Hades inverted, and I've got hmm, you're a healer, Bridget. And I didn't even realize that there's a frequency 5 on the last card of the, for the weekly reading Bridget, frequency 5. She's a healer. So in alchemist, because 5 is a move, which is a form of change, and as well as 8. So but which is Scorpio frequency, and 5 also is Scorpio and Leo frequency. You know, but you changed something here. You healed yourself, and this could have caused an adverse effect on the person who cast this spell on you. They could be dead. Okay, I'm seeing you're getting justice in regards to your beauty here. That's the meter. Something that you value, or your job, or your relationship. But you're getting justice in regards to a loss. Because Taurus represents loss. Okay? Yeah, so the Nine of Swords, 902 that I have here, happy go lucky. You know? Moon in Gemini could be dealing with a Gemini. Moon in Taurus. She could be dealing with a Gemini and a Taurus. But here with the Saturn, so we got Saturn in Leo and Saturn in Scorpio, which I just spoke about Leo and Scorpio, ruling, frequency 5. Um, you got the 10 H2O, which is Ten of Cups, Saturn in Scorpio, and you also have Saturn in Leo. So I use as I will, okay, not use as I desire. So you are getting your heart's desire. You're getting justice here because you did some prophecy. CH2O. You know you're very intuitive, obviously, and you're getting justice in regards to a loss here, or your beauty or your finances. Yeah. So you're approaching after the death of that horrific second cycle. You're approaching a better cycle, a brighter cycle. One that is not eclipsed, but one that is, like I pulled Amaterasu. That's childlike passion. That's insane passion, insane happiness, like crazy happiness, like stupid happiness. And you could have prophesied this. You could be um, person, a black person, or someone from the Caribbean. Yeah, Sun in Leo. Because my observations have really, really concluded, that black people are the queen of wands. And in more ways than one, both in the positive ways and the negative ways. Okay, so you are a queen of wands here, a black person, and one who's highly intuitive too, because apparently we all have this gift, but somehow got deceived into thinking that it was evil, and it got replaced by this white Jesus, but this is a gift coming to all black people, the 6H2O, okay? It's a gift that is common to all of us. And that is a very good placement for Pisces because that means that, you're always optimistic. And, I noticed that with the black race. I don't know if it's in the melanin or something that modifies that, that causes that, distinction that's different. But, yeah. But we got moon in Cancer here. So, you could look for this, moon in Cancer. Yeah, so you're gonna have a beautiful Saturn cycle because it continues. Everything is a continuum. I'm not gonna say a new cycle, but you know, the cycle is gonna be much brighter for this segment of the cycle. Yeah, because you're seen as the Empress and the Queen of Wands. So you get yeah, and you're gonna get this because you worked hard, Moon in Capricorn, or something that you decided to do when the Moon was in Capricorn. That was just a few days ago. Okay, so for the H2O, And this is another 5. I'm gonna go back through the deck and see how many 5s I pulled. Because the 6H2O just like Elon, God of Seas, their frequency 5. So that's another Piscean frequency. So you spoke healing over your life. You're gonna see that manifest. The light bulb, that is victory. Along with the, H2O inverted, that firm earth energy, that is the opposite end of this water frequency, is a solid one. You are the boss. Okay, that Capricorn frequency, meaning there's nobody else. Even though Capricorn is, so austere and concrete and, concrete jungle vibe kind of, but they are firm and solid when they make up their minds. As long as you're vibrating in that frequency. And not every Capricorn vibrates within their frequency. Some falls on the opposite end of their frequency. And there you have the balance when you're vibrating out of your frequency. If you're a Cappy, be a Cappy. If you're a Virgo, be a Virgo. If you're a Taurus, be a Taurus. Now, if you're a Virgo, be a Virgin. Be a Taurus, be a Virgo. If you're a Capricorn, be a goddamn goat. And work hard. And play equally as hard. So, H2O inverted, 3 carbon, Mercury in Taurus. But the inverse makes it more like Mercury in Scorpio, pulling on that end. And here we got 6CH4, Mercury in Sagittarius. But it's inverted, so it's like Mercury and Gemini. So we got Mercury in Scorpio, and we got Mercury in Gemini. We also got the moon in Gemini. That's the frequency we're under. Cronus, Capricorn. So it's really Luna inverted, which makes it Capricorn again. Double confirmation for the H2O because this is Cancerian energy, but inverted it is Capricorn. Cancer makes the rain fall. Cancer makes bitches crawl. Okay. Um, I'm not gonna promote that shit. Forgive me. Okay, so I think I desire. So you think you desire. You think you desire. I feel like I kind of wanna brush out my hair. Okay. I think Spirit wanted me to do that. So, okay. So, I'm seeing where someone's gonna be communicating at the end with you about money or some work, right? Oh, so someone is traveling to see you. Okay. So y'all are stars. I already said that. And here I see um, where someone's going to be communicating with you about work. Or in the past, someone communicated with you about work. That could have been when the moon is in Libra. But I'm getting that someone is traveling. Is traveling to see you. So this could be a Cancerian, Libran, Leo, Aquarian, Sagittarius. Okay, let me just say that. So this could be someone enlightened or famous. Okay, could be a musician with the Libran and Cancerian frequency. Someone who has been watching. Oh my God! So victory is you manifested this. Okay, and someone who has been spying on you at work could be online or could be in physical. You know, they're gonna approach you or they're gonna travel to see you. Wow. Your fair trial and your justice is just this. Just this. Yeah. So, I'm getting you're communicating something and someone is, watching you. So you could be communicating something very taboo and someone is watching you. Okay, so you could do something very taboo for work, whether it's, tarot, some form of divination, and someone is watching you. Okay? Someone is watching you. And I think this person definitely wants to work with you or patronize you. Yeah. With that Gemini frequency, someone wants to patronize you. And like I said earlier at the beginning of the video, this full moon in Gemini, if you're strongly impacted by that frequency, like even if, especially in, psychic work, because that pulls heavily on Cancer and Gemini frequencies, or if you work on social media, you have a business online, you can expect, a rise in sales as a result of this. I'm getting, Ariadne, witchcraft, divination, Hecate, that's you, Virgo, witch. And that's the six again, gift. 666, Virgo is 666. Manifest with moon magic. Look at this, 8 carbon, that's manifesting. A death wish. Death is any change or transformation. Psychic work. Dies Lunae. Yeah, Dies Lunae. That's today. So this could happen today. A death wish, whether a financial one or physical one, is going to be made manifested today. For some of you, could be the other days that I stated. But you will know, because you will know which resonates with you. Just listen to spirit. So, something reached its limit when the moon was in Scorpio, sun in Sag, moon in Scorpio. Mm, I'm seeing that this wish, it is time for this wish to be fulfilled. I don't know, someone might have been holding on to this goddamn wish, trying to hinder its manifestation, but it is time. When you see the Eight of Swords, 8CH4, it's long overdue. Long overdue. Yeah? So sudden change because something ends. Now I understand what the 1010 means. Because first when I pulled the Oracle Intuitive decks, I was like, and I looked at, under this and I saw 10 and I was like, but I know everything always ties in because everything is everything. So because someone is about to experience an end or has experienced an end, a sudden end, you're gonna have peace. Namaste.